spray bottle. I think everybody can agree to this. Fill it up with water and don't be afraid to use it. Okay. I used a lot of beeswax. I use a lot of beeswax because that is like the only thing that will lay my hair down and even come remotely close to taming it, and sometimes that does not even do it. So this is just Perfect Results beeswax, and you can just pick up any beeswax. They have clear and they have dark. As I've said before in the previous video, I prefer to use clear because when I scratch my scalp, I do not want my nails to be black. I use this Softy coconut, kind of like a petroleum, but it's not petroleum. It does have petroleum in it though. And I use this on my scalp. Now, people say, don't use grease. Don't use grease. You know, I guess back from the Blue Magic days and all this other stuff. Yes, this is petroleum based. However, you gotta do work for your hair. It is no way that I cannot oil my scalp with something of this type of pasty texture. This just happens to be petroleum. You can use hair butter, you can use hair lotion, but something of a creamy, pasty, moistury texture that you need to put at the base of your scalp where your hair is growing out at, so that it has some type of a jump start, because my hair is dry. So using like the thinner oils, I do use these kind of oils, and I actually love this, by the way. I use it on my hair tips. I don't put this on my scalp, because then it's running all down. I already got bad oily skin, and then I'm popping up with bumps and all this crazy stuff that I don't want to deal with, okay? So this is the type of stuff, a couple drops, rub in my hands and put on the tip. I need something for the base of my scalp. So I do tend to use butters, petroleum based products with certain type of oils in it or whatever. Like people say, don't use essential oils. Essential oils don't bother, they've never bothered my hair. So I can't say that I'm not going to use essential oils. This is another thing. This is hair lotion. You can rub this on the hair. You can put it on the scalp. So these are two things that I use as far as scalp and hair treatment, because you can rub this on your hair as well. I tend not to. I just put it on the scalp. And I tend to just put this also, the beeswax, just on my hair. This, like I showed you earlier, is some of the more thinner oils. So I drop this in my hand, rub it, shape it. You know, this is more to me when I'm finished manipulating and messing with it, and I'm trying to give it a little bit of sheen and a little bit more life. This is Moroccan oil, and this is argan oil. So this is another oil. Again, a couple of drops, a little bit goes a long way. This is another petroleum based oil, but it has jojoba. I finally figured out how to pronounce it. Anyway, yeah, this is another petroleum based oil that I use and I put in my scalp. So to me, moisturizer is moisturizer. What's the difference in any type of oil? I don't see it, because none of it bothers my hair. None of it is harsh, to me as harsh as the chemicals that I have put in my hair in the past. So it hasn't stopped my hair from growing or anything like that. So I tend to try not to be bothered with, you know, the trendy type of things that people are doing. Not saying that it's anything wrong with it. I mean, if you have used any type of essential oil on your hair and it broke your hair off or it caused any type of damage, then I would recommend you to not use it. But if you used it and it worked for you, or whatever you used and it works for you, then keep using it, because everybody's hair is different. There are still some naturals who wash their hair with actual shampoo. There are some naturals who co-wash. There are some naturals who actually use regular shampoo to wash their hair. So it just depends on what is working for your hair and the type of grade of hair that you have. I use conditioner to wash my hair. I co-wash. And that's the only way that I wash my hair, is through co-washing. And these are two of my favorite conditioners to use. And this is VO5 Hydrators Conditioner. And this is Pantene Intensive Moisturized Conditioner for relaxed and natural hair. And I usually mix these together. And I usually put this through my hair like twice in the shower. This is a leave-in conditioner that I love to use. And it's the generic brand for Paul Mitchell, the conditioner. So yeah, that's just some of the products I use. I don't use all of the products all in a week. I think I might co-wash my hair maybe 3 times a week. I oil my scalp every day, so I do use this to oil my scalp. And I generally always use some type of cream. Oh, I forgot to show you guys jojoba oil. So yeah, this is another thinner form of it or whatever. But I always use some type of thin oil on my ends to give my hair some type of sheen and luster, which anybody with 4C hair knows that, I mean, it's only so far that the sheen and luster is going to go. So, as far as my hair length, I'm going to take these out, these clips out, so that I can show you guys the length of my hair. Ouch. And see what I mean about it has a really funky shape. Like, I don't know what to do with this. Like, every time like I do a natural style, I end up twisting it, pulling it back some type of way, because it's in like this in-between stage where it just looks freaking crazy to me. So, okay, on the side.